All right. So this quick video is about the Alabama Virtual Library that is funded for all students in the state of Alabama. Notice in the upper right-hand corner, I've got a nice little green check mark with the state of Alabama. That means that they have authenticated that I am in the state of Alabama. If you're using a VPN, virtual private network, then it could disrupt this service. So before you go to the Alabama Virtual Library, please turn off any VPNs you have. All right. Hey, we're in high school, so we could click on high school, but then we miss some of this stuff here. I like to go to all resources. If you don't want to, you can always start at high school. It's going to limit your stuff first. So first, all resources. Now, with this in mind, if you find something that has lots of primary colors and very few words, then you're probably at elementary school level. So go back, get off that one. There are two that I want to cover today. One is the Gale Onefile High School Edition, and the second is the History Reference Center. Now, when I think about these little squares on the Alabama Virtual Library, I think of those cartoon filing cabinets where if I pull this out, there's lots and lots of different stuff in there. For example, if I click on the I, it tells me in the History Reference Center, there's 639,000 full text records from peer-reviewed journals, reference books, periodicals, and more, and lots of other stuff, including 56,000 full text primary source documents, lots of biographies, encyclopedias, and nonfiction books. If I go to the high school edition, it tells me age appropriate documents for research, newspapers, magazines, journals, reference materials, include subjects for history, science, literature, and sports. So if we search in the high school edition or the history reference center, you don't find what you're looking for, come back and try a different filing cabinet drawer. All right, so Gail, I'm going to do a generic search for robber barons center. Now it gives me 1,438 magazines, academic journals. For this project, you probably want academic journals. That limits it to 333 things. We can go ahead and sort by oldest or newest, but I don't want to yet. Right now, we have full text documents because I want to be able to read everything that we find. I also want peer-reviewed journal. Peer-reviewed journals just means that somebody's verified that's pretty good information, right? So that's one. Also, there's still 252 academic journals. I don't want to search all that, so I'm going to click search for then, and let's limit by gilded age. It's down to 40 different things that I can look at now. So maybe some of this is worth it. The truth about robber barons. I'm just kind of glancing over the titles to see if any of them make sense to me. Lives of Union Confederate veterans in the Gilded Age. I don't know. Let's start by newest. Let's see if anything else pops up. Screen violence. Okay, say we like this one. We're going to read this article. It tells me the whole article. The neat thing that I like about the Gale Onefile or any of the Gale is that you can send things straight to your Google Drive. So if you like this article, then you say, I would like to send that to Google Drive. It says, are you signed into Google Drive? I don't remember if I am or not. It says documents have been sent to Google Drive and will appear shortly. It makes a nice little folder and all the stuff is in there. You can also download it if you don't want to send it to Google Drive and print it if you want to. You can also click the citation button up there and do the same thing where you can send your citation to Google Drive. Most teachers like the MLA, English and history teachers anyway, science, math, graduate school stuff, kind of likes the APA. But that's a teacher preference. Export to Google Drive. Documents have been sent to Google Drive. Yay. We might as well take a look at the Google Drive and see if it gets there. Hey, Gale Onefile High School Edition. 1 minute ago. Open the folder, computer. Thank you. There's my citations. There's my entire article already in my Google Drive. You can also make highlights and notes if you want to. So as you're reading the article, and you can even export those notes also. So if I go to highlights and notes, view all highlights and notes, there they are. It tells me. It will even cite them for me. And then we can go the whole send to and send it to Google Drive also. It says, hey, they're there eventually. I don't know how fast that happens. There's my highlighted articles now. Open it up, computer. Finally, third, double click. There we go. There are the things I highlighted. Tells me where I got it and a citation. Awesome. Now remember, if you don't find what you're looking for, back to this page and search again. When I click on the History Reference Center, I just did a search for the Spanish-American War. I also limited by online full text. That way I could see the entire article. I wanted peer-reviewed articles, and then I limited by academic journals. And so it's sorted by relevance. And so now I can go through and see which ones that I actually liked, such as a voluntary war, the Spanish-American War, the white Southern manhood, and the struggle to recruit volunteers in the South, our onward Christian soldiers, Lynn Abbott's justification of the Spanish-American War. If I click on that one, I can access now as a PDF or download. I would do that download so that you can see it and save it into your Google Drive. Now, here's the full text, all 21 pages of that article. You can also look up the citations, but I'll show you a different way to cite. If you save that, since I'm not really signed in as a personal account, then saving it won't do much to help us. So downloading is our best option. If you would like to copy and paste the citation, most of the time, our history and English people like MLA. So you could copy and paste that for that article, copy to clipboard.